guys. Hey, first I want to say forgive the voice. Um, I think in my earlier video I've mentioned that I was going in for injections into my back, and because of it I didn't sleep at all last night, and I woke up and my voice was almost gone. So hopefully you guys can hear this okay. The main purpose for tonight's video is just basically, first of all, I want to give a shout out to a lot of guys that helped me out between last night and today. Magic Yacker posted a post on Facebook, just basically helping out the little guys, the little channels, to kind of reach their goal of subscriptions, so that they could move on up. And I thought that was just fantastic. What other sport that you know of, besides fishing, will great guys come together and help each other out, or especially the little guys that most people in other things would normally go unnoticed or uncared about? So, you know, much love. Thank you. It was really awesome what you did. And I think it's going to help a lot of people out. And I know I'm going to sure try to help out anybody that I can, whether you like my channel or not. For those that did, thank you so much for the subscriptions. That was fantastic. I was touched, really. And so if I can help you guys out, not only with the subscriptions, but being sick like I was today gave me a chance to go on and watch more than a couple of videos on each channel, and I tried to like some to give you guys a few more likes, and I'll do that for anybody. In fact, on this video, if you got a channel and I haven't subscribed to it yet, or if you have a video that you'd like to have more likes on, if you'll post it, let me know, and I'll certainly go on and do it. There were some things. One of the things I love about fishing is that it's a peaceful sport for the most part. There's always going to be controversy because we're humans, and that's our nature. So every now and then it's going to happen. You're going to have some people that are going to get rubbed the wrong way, and of course they're going to take it personally. I don't want to get in the middle of any of that. I noticed that there was some things said about a certain group earlier today that I had no idea. In fact, to be honest with you, I'd been watching their videos for about a year later, and I didn't even know that they were called what they were called. So fortunately for me, ignorance is bliss. I don't know about any of that stuff, and quite frankly, I don't want to get involved in it. I think that this is a great sport. There's a lot of great people in this sport, and a lot of great people that will bend over backwards to help you out. And that's the thing I love most about it, besides, just fishing. When I was a kid, I grew up fishing. I mean, from as little as I can remember, I had a rod in my hand. And between Dad, my grandfather, and even some of the buddies that I hung out with when I was little, they loved fishing too. And man, we'd take off. We'd go down to we had a little pond down from the street from us, and if it had water in it, even if it was just a little creek, I tried to throw something in there to catch something, even if it was a bug. But I grew up with it. I loved it. And on Saturdays, my grandfather, if I'd stayed the night over with my grandparents, every Saturday morning was watching those fishing shows. Jimmy Houston, Bill Dance, all those guys, all the old guys that we all kind of are guys my age grew up with. And boy, I loved it. And I remember thinking to myself, I would love, I mean, if I had a dream, it would be to have my own fishing show. Now, there's a lot of things that are involved in it, and a lot of things that involve, if you're going to make money at it and you want to do it for a living, which is great, and I'd love to do it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, if I could do this for a living, you'd see a very, very happy gentleman. But the reality is some make it and some don't quite get there, and some get, partial. For me, it's the love of fishing. It's the love of the camaraderie that a lot of us anglers have towards each other. And that to me means more than anything else in the world. Uh, so if I can help people out in this sport and doing things, or just help people out in general through this and through my channel, that's great. Not all my content obviously is going to be about fishing, because I do have other likes and things. Like, I love technology. I love to build computers. My wife, she's going to be starting a channel, and she's an Avon lady, and she takes it very serious. So she's going to start her own channel, and you'll see that I'll probably link a lot of those videos with mine. And not only that, but I think, like I said in one of the first videos, that I'm a salesman for Patriot Outdoors. The reason being is because I found a company that gave proceeds to the vets from the sales. And that's a very big thing to me. I'm a vet, and I think that those guys, I have a lot of respect for our vets, for people willing to put themselves out there to protect everybody else that can't, or that, won't in some cases. But they do it, and they go out there, and it's not pleasant a lot of times, and there's a lot of hardships and a lot of heartache, and some things are even worse than that, which we don't need to go into. But I have a lot of love and respect for our vets, so it gave me the opportunity to help support them. So that's what I'm going to do. It's I don't really get much off of it, or I might, I don't know. I mean, it just all depends on where it goes. But just knowing that what I'm doing could help them is a great thing. So I'm going to be doing that. I just wanted to let you guys know that I am affiliated with them. I am a salesperson for Patriot Outdoors, so you'll see some ads come through there, and if you're interested in the products, let me know. I can tune you into it. It's a small line right now, but they're increasing all the time. They've got a couple of reels. They've got some shirts. They've got some of these little GoPro action cameras. They've got a new bait line now, so I'll be letting all you guys know about that as we go. But back to what I was saying, it was a big thing for me. I mean, I'm a brand new channel. I just started this last week, and I think I had 2 or 3 subs this morning when I woke up, and by the time the day was through, I was up to 11. Now, I know to a lot of people that don't mean a lot, but to me, I was like Christmas morning. Just to know that somebody would take the time out of their day and out of their life to help support me made me want to go out there and do everything I could to help support them in their channels. So to everyone that did that, thank you very much. That was very heartwarming, and it meant a lot to me. So anytime you need anything, if you just say so, I'll do what I can. But the rest of it doesn't matter. Great thing about being in America, and I know it's YouTube, so you can, people from other countries can do this stuff too. Pretty much anybody can now. But especially in this country. In this country, we have the opportunity, as starting out as a nobody, no matter what kind of class you're in, low, medium, or high, you can become more. And that is one of the freedoms that those people went and fought for, and a lot of times died for. I don't take that lightly, and you'll find that on that note, I don't have much of a sense of humor, and I do tend to take that serious. But other than that, it gives us the ability to go out here and do our dreams. And in this day and technology, we can do that. I mean, look at it. Look what we can do. I mean, we can do our own fishing channels on the internet that can reach God only knows how many people. And man, that's fantastic. Back in the day, there was never a shot of that. I mean, you pretty much had to be very popular, well known, or a great fishing icon or something like that to even have a shot of being on some kind of a TV show. And there was logistics and all that stuff. Well, I'll be honest with you. I take it, somewhat serious because I want to learn more. I want to get to be a better fisherman. I want to learn all these new techniques. I want to pick up these baits I've never tried. And I want to go and catch fish I've never gotten to catch. And I just want to become a better angler. Why? Because I love it. I love it. It's probably one of my favorite things in the world. It's about the only time I'm at peace is when I'm out there on the water and I got a rod in my hand. Uh, there's times I'd like to see that phone of mine fall in the water and disappear from sight forever. But unfortunately, having the job that I have, I can't do that. And, if I'm going to be a responsible adult, I can't just up and do that. And that's fine. Um, but still, in my off time, I get the opportunity to do something I've always wanted to do. And the great thing about it is look at me. If I can do it, man, there isn't anybody out there that can't do it if that's their desire. If it's not, and you have something else that you want to do, you can do that. You can go out there and you can make it happen. And that's really what we're all about. That's what freedom's about. That's what this country stands for. Is that you can go out there and do what you want to do. You may succeed, you may have a lot of failures along the way, but a lot of the great people did. For me, it's a learning curve. Man, I am a brand new noob at this. I don't know jack nothing about any of this stuff. I am learning as we go. Literally, every video that I shoot, I am learning. But it's great, isn't it? I mean, it gives you something to wake up to in the morning to look forward to. You go to work and you grind it out, but at the end of the day, you get to come home and either head out to the lake or come in and talk about your favorite topic and get to know the great people that are in this sport. And just the guys that just don't even do it as a tournament guy or just love to fish. And those are the people I like the most because they just love to fish. They love to go out there and that's their favorite thing in the world, and that's the way it is with me. I really admire that. And so here it is, guys. Thank y'all very much for looking at this little guy and throwing a few subscriptions his way and a few likes. That means a lot to me. If you guys want to leave a comment, post something, that's fine. And like I said in the other videos, it doesn't matter whether it's positive or negative. As long as it's constructive, then it'll help me become better at what I'm doing. And hopefully it'll help you become better at what you're doing too. So like, don't like, subscribe if you really like, and let me know. If you got something to say, I'm all ears, man. Let me know. And if I can help you out, if you've got a channel and you're a little guy like me, let me know. Post your channel's link, and I'll go to it and throw a subscription at you. And when I get a chance, I'll try to watch the videos that I can and put likes on them. So, till next time, guys, hopefully I'll be through all this back stuff this weekend and I'll be back in action and maybe I can get a little bit of lake footage. For now, it's going to be from the bank because I haven't gotten my kayaks yet. I'm really eagerly anticipating that, which will be next month. Like I had said before, I think it's coming down to, it's either going to be the Bonafide or a NuCanoe. And boy, it's a really hard choice because both of them are great boats. And they both have their strong suits. So I'm not really for sure. I'm going to take them out. I'm going to shoot us demoing them. And I'll give you my thoughts on it. As a novice, I'm not a professional in any way, shape, or form. I'm coming at this to you as a complete noob. I've been fishing for a lot of years, but I've never done it professionally. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have a lot of terminology, but I can tell you some of the things that has worked for me. I know that one of my favorite fishing uh, times is crappie season because I love to eat crappie. So I've grown up using crappie rigs and minnows. I've jigged for them, and the little tiny spinners every now and then they work out okay, but for the most part it was minnows. I mean, you go, you get your couple of dozen minnows, and you head on down to the lake, and man, you either fish out early in the morning, or you go out there overnight, and then next thing you know, you got a fish fry, and the whole family gets to benefit from it. Um, as far as the rest of the fishing goes, I love to bass fish. I love to catch anything, even if it's a gar or a drum. It doesn't really matter to me. As long as I'm out there and there's a hook wet, that's all that matters. There's been times when I went out there and I threw an empty hook in the water just to watch that cork bob up and down because it was peaceful. Anyway, you guys have a great night. Thank you for listening to me, and thank you again for all you guys and for everything you do. And thank you for everything you do for the sport. And hopefully more people get involved in it. And they'll see that there's a lot more of us out there that are willing to help each other out than there are to do the other things. God bless. Ride the waves, y'all.